أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسول الكريم Surah Adh-Dhariyat ayah number 52 كذلك similarly ما no أتى came الذين to those من قبلهم before them من رسول any messenger إلا except قالوا they said ساحر this messenger is a magician أو مجنون or he is insane مجنون insane madman okay so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say that the any nation before them there is a similar pattern that whenever a messenger come, so when he show them mu'jizat, so instead of bringing iman on him, they say he is magician. And the second more important allegation is majnoon, that he is insane because he is talking against the religion of the forefather. So whatever he is saying is not making any sense. So that is why these are the most common two allegations, Sahir or Majnoon. Okay? So Allah says, in the same way, has not come to those people before them any messenger, except they said that this prophet is Sahir or Majnoon. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, Atawasaw bihi, that this pattern is so unique and so common in all the kuffar that it looks like that when one generation is dying, they leave a will, a wasiyah, and they say that we are dying, but in your lifetime, if a person comes, he says there is only one God, there is life after death, then you must make sure to call him Sahir or Majnoon and don't believe in him. And then the second generation, when he is dying, so they give wasiyah to the third generation. And this is how it is coming. So, atawasaw bihi. Okay? Tawasi means giving wasiyah to each other. So, in wasiyah in English it's called legacy. And so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, atawasaw bihi, is this the legacy they have transmitted? Okay? But whom they are qawmun, a nation, twagun, rebellious. Okay? So even if they have done the wasiyah, but the wasiyah was not done for something good, the reality is that this is a qawm twagun, a rebellious nation. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving tasalli to our Prophet, فَتَوَلَّ عَنْهُمْ, ayah number 54. So you turn away from them. فَمَا أَنْتَ, so you are not the one bimalum to be blamed. There is no lawm. Lawm means blame. So you are not malum. You are not responsible for their kufr and shirk. Okay? And their rebellious attitude. So you just turn away from them and don't worry too much about them. But what should you do? وَذَكِّرْ, and give reminders. فَإِنَّ الذِّكْرَ, because indeed the reminders tanfa'u, it give benefit al-mu'minin, to the believers. Okay? So reminders give benefit to the believer. So what that mean? If we give a reminder to a non-believer, it will not give him benefit. No, it will give him benefit. So if you are a da'i, if you are a caller, and then there is a nation you are working in them, and in that nation there are 1,000 people, and 100 people are believers. So the remaining one, you should also give them the nasiha. Why? Because you don't know which one will turn at the end believer or not. So there are some potential mu'mineen there also that they will bring iman later on. So tazkir or reminders give benefit to everybody who is currently believer or he is a future believer. There is istidad in him. But a person who don't have istidad, he never can become believer. So there is no benefit of giving him dhikra, which you don't know. So for you, you should just give dhikra and nasihat to every person. Okay? So wadhakkir, and give reminders. فَإِنَّ الذِّكْرَ, reminders, and then the same thing apply to us also. The same thing that you tell your son, your daughter, your brother, your wife, your husband, that you should be more punctual in salat. So that he say, I'm a Muslim, I already know. So we say that is called reminders. Reminders means something which is already in the mind. And reminders make the thing strong, okay, and bring it more under things. So you keep on reminding one another. Nobody should say that I am exempt from reminders. No. Even if it is imam, if it is a scholar, he is a hafiz, he is a dawah person, he is Arab, non-Arab, every person is muhtaj, he is in need of reminders. And reminders will give him benefit. Okay? So we all need to strengthen one another in iman by what? By constantly reminding one another. Okay? وَذَكِّرْ فَإِنَّ الذِّكْرَ تَنْفَعُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. Okay? Okay, let's do one more, then we can finish it tomorrow. وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. And we have not created the jinn and the human being except لِيَعْبُدُونَ, to worship us. So the jinn and insan, Allah say we created them for our worship. Then the question will come in your mind that the angels, they do nothing but ibadat. So they are also created, they are created for what? And the trees and the mountains and the animal, they also do tasbih, which is also ibadat. So why Allah specified only the jinn and the ins? Okay? Illa liya'budun. The ulama say that one is ibadat abdiyat and one is ta'at. Okay? And there is difference between the two. Okay? Ibadat and ta'at. And he say that a person, suppose he has a servant and then he has a slave. So the servant, he has specified job. You tell him you are my driver, so he's your driver. Then one day you tell him that you need to clean my house. He will show you attitude. I am a driver. I am not the cleaning person of your house. Okay? You tell him give water to my plants. He will not do it because he is servant. So servant has always what? A specific duty. And if a person is your slave, so one day you tell him, this is my chair, and you wear my gown, and you put my crown on your head, and you become my substitute for today, my Khalifa. So the servant is sitting on your chair. He is your Khalifa. He is your deputy. The next day you tell him clean my house. He will do that. The next day you tell him drive my car. He will do that. He will never say no. But why? Because he is your slave. So the slave duty is what? Not specified. And the servant is what? So all the other people other than the jinn and the ants, they are like what? The servants of Allah. If they do tasbih and tahmeed, that's the only thing they do. They cannot become your Khalifa. The angels cannot sit on your chair and become your Khalifa. Okay? And they only one prescribed duty Allah gives them. Okay? You blow the pipe, Israfil don't do nothing. But only that is his only duty. Okay? The tree Allah says, say subhanallah, that's the only thing. The tree cannot do anything else. He cannot give charity. Okay? He cannot help a poor person. But insan and jinnat is what? They are the slaves of Allah. So the slave of Allah, sometimes Allah say, you are my Khalifa. You do my job. What Allah is doing, the control and the thing, you are my Khalifa. On the earth, you do the same thing. Maintain law and order. Okay? Then the other, you do fast in the month of Ramadan. The other you do this like this. So this is what the difference is, that they are full-time slaves of Allah. The jinn and the human being. The others are like what? They are like the servants of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So there is difference between the two. وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا. There is tanawwa and there is variety in the services of the jinn and the ants that they render for who? For Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? Okay. So now, here, كَذَلِكَ مَا أَتَى الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ نون sakin followed by qaf, you do إخفاء here. من قبل and قلقلة قبلهم. Okay? Meme sakin followed by another meme, you merge the two and you do غنة also. قبلهم. Okay? The two meme become. Noon sakin followed by ra, this noon is gone and is replaced by another ra. And you don't do any غنة. So you say like mir rasulin. Okay? Mir rasulin. Like two ra here. Tanween followed by hamza, you do izhar. Okay, the same thing here, and qalqala here. Here واو لين أتواصوا okay به. بل هم تنوين followed by طاء يدو إخفاء قوم طاغون ده إخفاء. عنهم نون second followed by ها يدو إظهار. إظهار mean don't do إخفاء. عنهم this is إظهار. And here you do إخفاء, the opposite. Don't say أنت. What you say? أنت. This is إخفاء. Okay. وذكر. The ra should be thin. So don't say وذكر. No. وذكر. Okay. نون مشدد. فإن الذكرى. This ra is thick. Noon second followed by fa. You do إخفاء here. تنفع المؤمنين. Okay. And now here. قلقلة again. خلقت الجن والإنس. نون second followed by sin. إلا ليعبدون.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. كذلك ما أتى الذين من قبلهم من رسول إلا قالوا ساحر أو مجنون. مجنون أتواصوا به بل هم قوم طاغون.
It's better. Now you know the meaning to do the stop in the proper place. أتواصوا به. Okay, this is more matching. بل هم قوم طاغون. ها.
أتواصوا به بل هم قوم طاغون.
قوم طاغون إخفاء here.
بل هم قوم طاغون فتول عنهم فما أنت بملوم وذكر فإن الذكرى تنفع المؤمنين. فإن الذكرى تنفع المؤمنين وما خلقت الجن والإنس إلا ليعبدون.
وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله.